I'm the garden manager at the City Honors School Garden, also known as Pellion Community Garden. We insulated our herb bed, and so beneath this, 3 to 5 inches of leaves, we have still some red vein dock, otherwise known as red sorrel, that's still very green, right? And we also have I might not know exactly where everything is. We've got sage, fresh sage, still going. I'm not sure how long it will stay green, but the warmth that's created by the leaves is going to keep the roots from dying. And this is the second year that we've had our lavage, our sage, our rue, our parsley all come back. They didn't die. And so the root structures are really strong beneath the leaves and stuff. Of course, what didn't survive is always the basil. The other thing that we've had that stayed was our oregano and marjoram. We lost our burnet, but yeah, this is our herb bed, and it's pretty well established. And I mean, we've already had 2 really good frosts, and the parsley's still green. I think we put at least six or 7 bags of leaves in this bed, and the topmost layer blew off in the last couple days when we had a big wind action. But the parsley is still green. I mean, this was submerged, and so now with the wind, it's been revealed. But it's still very fresh, and it's not frozen. It doesn't even have any kind of freezer burn on it from the frost. So I think that the insulation from the leaves is pretty effective, and we'll just keep adding as it tamps down and breaks down. It's going to shrink, but we'll just keep adding throughout the season, and then at the beginning of next year, we'll either churn this in or take it off and put it on one of the other beds. With the other benefit to the leaves breaking down is, you can see that there's full-size leaves, but then there's also the crunched up parts of it, and this is naturally happening. And what this provides the soil is something called tilth, and it helps the soil kind of bind together a little bit better. We had all 3 of those beds on that side were totally covered with leaves, and the wind completely blew it off the last several days. But yeah, we'll have to recover those, and I guess it's going to be a windy season, so we'll probably tarp them down just so that they can stay in place. And this bed, last year we did the same thing, and it seemed to work. Instead of cutting up and removing all of the plant material and the tomato plants, what we did was we just cut them up into small pieces and piled them on, and we're letting them compost in the bed and break down in the bed. And you can see there's lots of cherry tomatoes left over from the plants and stuff like that, and that's just nitrogen. We'll mix it in, and obviously we're going to get a lot of tomato volunteers next season, but before the spring comes, we will have smothered this bed in leaves and turned it, and then re-smothered them in leaves. So that will give us a lot of material and a bit of a filter. I don't think this is very stinky at all, but last year when it was still fresh, it did kind of have that rotten tomato smell to it. So we just put more leaves on top of it after we turned it, and they all broke down, and it shrank and everything. And at the beginning of the season, we just added more manure to the top and replanted. So it did really well. So you should either rake your own leaves and keep them for a while, or go snatch bags off of other people's yards if you don't have any yourself.